Let me show you something fun up here on the quilting bed. I really like it. So interesting. Sharon brought this over. She's making this for her daughter. Isn't that cute? Look at that fabric right there. Tied knots all the way down. Kind of a Halloween-y quilt between the colors and the cute little purple spiders. Look at those eyeballs. They're so funny. Little teeth sticking out right there. The design I'm putting on it actually is called my spider's web. And you can see it on the backing fabric because she has the black fabric right there. But actually, it has a wonderful large spider web all the way out like this with little spiders around the edges. So what you're seeing is where two of them come together right there. And if I had rolled the back differently, you'd be able to see that wonderful spider's web on the back. We're doing it as my Magic Magenta color of thread, so you can't see it too well on the front. We debated between that and the orange, and both of them blended so much in so many areas that they decided this color would be great, and they said that their daughter loves purple. So there you go, perfectly done. Something I wanted to show you on this, not only is the creation of those wonderful knots right there, and that she put a fun back on it that's black so that you can really see the design and the design that I'm putting on. In fact, let me take you over here to the CAD screen so you can really see how cute that is. Look at that. Look at those sweet spider webs. So fun, so fun. So she's got about 2.5 more to go. Because she's zipping around in the spiders, it does take a little bit longer. It's a smaller piece. It's about 35 inches by 43. So it's not taking too long. But the thing I want to show you is that she has a pieced back. Right here, she added a piece that's about 9 inches, 10 inches. Well, a couple of things. One is, when you have a pieced back like this, where you have a section on it, technically I could have started the quilt all the way at the top. But if I had done that and it came down right here, then the quilt may have ended up stopping right near this. There are several reasons I don't want that to happen. One is, if the quilt ends basically on top of this section of the piecing, then that's going to make it very thick for the binding. Second thing is, what if it ends up just like a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch past? Well, then it looks like you have this weird little extra section right there, just a strange little weird 1/2 inch piece on the backing. Third, I really want to incorporate a great deal of that addition into it, so it looks like you meant to put that there. Maybe it's the exact same piece like it is right here, or maybe someone needed to extend it with another total different piece of fabric. And if she needed to extend it with that, I would want to incorporate a good deal of that, at least 3 or 4 inches, if not as much of the entire thing as possible. So when that happens, then it looks like she meant to incorporate that strange new piece into there. It looks like it's just part of the backing. So that's why I'm very careful about how I'm going to lay out the front of the quilt in relationship to the back of the quilt when you have a little extra piecing right there. I will show you something else real quickly. I've actually attached the other quilt to it. She has 2 quilts that she brought over, and the backings and the fronts are almost exactly the same size. So rather than loading twice, I took this over to my domestic machine. I put large basting stitches, and I just quickly stitched these 2 together, making one long backing, so I only have to load once. So when I get to the next quilt, you'll see I'm actually just running right into it. So I thought I would just take a moment to show you that. And the other backing also has a second piece in it. So there's a little bit to go on there. It'll be interesting when we move into that next quilt. At the same time, meantime, let's enjoy this one. Have yourself an amazing quilty day.